everyone, I'm Jessica Christie, lover of all things unseen and non-physical. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please consider subscribing because we talk about just that, all things unseen and non-physical. Today, I'm going to be talking about Gabbie Hanna's latest video. I think she posted it 5 or 6 days ago about her latest psychic experiences and the crazy abilities that are just being amped up more and more and more for her lately. I was very inspired to make this video because I actually didn't watch Gabbie Hanna's video first. I watched Aphrodite's video, reacting to that video and him giving his 2 cents about it. He's very psychic and intuitive. I love his channel so much. And I just wanted to kind of give my 2 cents on it and give additional information to his and kind of what I feel about the situation as well. With that said, I agree with everything that he said 100%. I'm kind of just going to be reiterating the first few points that he said in his video and just agreeing with them. So please check out her video and his video before or after you watch this one, whatever you prefer. If you just want an entertainment roller coaster, it's insane. So Gabbie Hanna posted a video about psychic things that have been happening to her and that she's experiencing. First and foremost, I want to say that given the history of her channel and some past videos she's posted about psychic abilities, this is nothing new for her, but it is being amplified. The reason I believe that this is happening is because her guides are feeling A, now is the time, she's ready for it, and B, she's in a situation that is kind of perfect for her to be receiving these messages. If you watched her video, she's in or was in kind of a love triangle with 2 guys that she called Edward and Jacob. I believe that her guides are telling her, okay, we can give her clear signals using this situation that she is in her life right now, and it's going to be easy for her to interpret them, or kind of easier than past circumstances that she's been in. Therefore, she'll be able to connect with us more so now more than ever. I believe it's very much her time to really delve into this power that she has and explore this more. With that being said, when she was experiencing this particular vision and psychic experience that she was encountering, she was with one of the guys that she was dating. She said she was in between realms of kind of consciousness and sleep. This guy that was there was very much able to validate everything that she was seeing and feeling and going through, which I think was really important in her experiencing the psychic situation as fully as she did. She was able to go more deeply into the visions without being afraid. She had someone there to kind of be her safety net if things got a little scarier out of control, which they kind of did in the end, and she ended up using him as the safety net to kind of pull her out of it because it was a little alarming. Him being there was crucial in her feeling safe and secure enough to delve into this further. I also believe that it was really important for him to be there to validate things that she was saying, because especially if you're experiencing psychic things, you doubt yourself and it's very easy to say, oh, that was just a coincidence, that wasn't true. I don't know if that meant anything. It's kind of weird if I bring it up to this person. I just want to kind of suppress it. He was there, someone that she felt comfortable with, to say, yes, that's actually accurate. I've never told you that. That's really going to build her confidence and knowing that what is happening to her is very real. It is very validated, and she can go into it more and more if she so chooses, which I think she should. It's a pretty incredible ability to have just naturally. A lot of people really want to experience what she's experiencing. There are ways to do so, it's just a lot more lengthy in time and a lot harder to do. So firstly, as Aphrodite said, the symbolism that she was getting was kind of being interpreted in a confused way or too literal. Just his example was one of the guys that she was seeing was being circled and then crossed through. I absolutely agree with him 100% that that was Spirit's way of saying, this person that you have in your life, not for you. Not your guy, we have something else in store for you. The other guy that she was seeing was actually seen as dead. He had dropped dead. In the vision, seeing that, it's very alarming, and she was experiencing the grief from that. But even out of it, she seemed to know that it wasn't actually him dropping dead. It was more of a symbolism for when he arrived at the party and saw her and this other guy together, it killed him. I also believe, as Aphrodite touched upon, that the vision isn't complete in that. It wasn't just, oh, that's what that meant. I still believe it was Spirit's way of saying that that relationship that she has with this other guy is still not for her. I still feel like there was more to be interpreted than just, oh, he said that it killed him, and it was all about this one party that the three of them ended up at. I think that it was Spirit's way of saying and reiterating, like, she's not meant to be with this person either. I know that they are still talking. She said they're still very close. You know, I know how hard it is to set a boundary and detach yourself from someone, but ultimately I feel like that's what needs to happen in this case. Spirit is trying to get her attention, and sometimes they will do it in a way that says, you have to trust us. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with her or him. There's something better in store for what her higher consciousness is knowing, and she needs to trust that and kind of let it go. Ultimately, I do believe that that's still something that's going to have to occur in the long run. Her vision started with her in her childhood bedroom. I believe that this happened because Spirit wanted to give her a very recognizable location and a place that she experienced a lot of safety and comfort. Before being catapulted into these other visions of all of this unknown stuff, which can be very scary, her spirit guides could protect her in a way and say, you're safe. Look at this spot that you've been to many, many times from your past. Just kind of giving her that vision first and foremost before being catapulted into the rest is very grounding for a lot of people. I also believe that this was her accessing another dimension. Now, I know that this is pretty far out, but time is not linear. Past, present, and future are existing simultaneously. Past is in another dimension, future is in another dimension, but it is all around us. I kind of keep wanting to reach because I'm like, the past is right here, the future's right here, the present's here. It's up to us to align with those frequencies and align with that dimension in order to literally be transported into that other reality. As she said in her vision, she was like, I'm here. I'm in my childhood bedroom. I'm not dreaming. I'm here. She had accessed that realm. We so much experience limitations because of our physical senses. We say, I taste this now. I smell this now. I hear this now. I'm touching this now. I see this now. So with that in mind, we're kind of experiencing things too much so in the physical plane when there's so much around us that can be accessed. It's just a matter of disassembling those beliefs that past is the past, future is the future. It's all separate from us when it's not. It's basically like those were snapshots in time, and we can access that Snapchat. Too much social media, guys. We can access that snapshot whenever we so choose. It's still there. It's still just energy. It's all energy. It's all around us. The limitations that we have in being able to access these other realms are ones that we've been taught and that we put on ourselves. I'm not saying it's easy to access those other realms. It can be quite difficult, but if we so choose and desire, they're there for us. Some people experience it naturally, like Gabbie does. Woo, that's amazing. I guess another way of putting that is if you believe in the law of attraction and you've heard things like, when you ask for it, it's there. The universe gives it to you. It is in your realm of existence. You just have to vibrate at that frequency of the same thing that you want. It's kind of like the past is there, the future is there, present's here as well. If you want to get super scientific with it, even Einstein was the one to really bring this into a scientific format of there's no time or space, quantum field type stuff. So pretty much what Gabbie is doing is breaking free of the illusion of past, present, and future time formats. So really, really important thing that is happening to Gabbie has to do with something actually very anatomical, the pineal gland. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It is a part of the brain. The middle of the brain, there is a gland. It's very small. It's a very spiritual part of the body. If you actually cut open a pineal gland, it has similar anatomical parts of it that our eyes do. So it's basically seen as the third eye. So if you've heard that, you know, the chakra system, energy system, third eye is here. Pineal gland is right there, like in alignment with the third eye. And once that is open, we are able to experience so much euphoria, so much self-healing, and being able to access these different dimensions very easily, because the pineal gland is all about the electromagnetic energy of light and dark and accessing that. It's, again, a frequency thing. It's an energetic thing. Once that is activated and open, which it's not for a lot of people, possibilities of what we know to be true within ourselves become known, and there's infinite things that we are capable of. Self-healing, experiencing these other realms and dimensions. There's many pineal gland activation meditations on YouTube that I would absolutely recommend Gabbie do. If she wants to continue this and get some precise and, I guess, consistent psychic experiences, activating that pineal gland on a regular basis, I'm talking about like daily meditations for her. As Aphrodite suggested, meditation is going to be her best friend in this particular time. And that's even for anyone watching. If you want to start opening your third eye and accessing more psychic abilities within yourself, pineal gland activation, it's just funny for me to say that over and over again. Pineal gland activation meditations, check them out. The pineal gland is also known as the inward seeing eye. So when she was experiencing her eyes being closed with the projection of the TV kind of being projected onto the back of her eyelids and her still being able to see what was happening in the show, and the guy that she was with confirming that is what is playing, everything that you're seeing is accurate. It was basically her inward eye seeing the TV. This stuff blows my mind. Ultimately, Gabbie is very clairvoyant and claircognizant. So clairvoyant is clear seeing. So that means that she's able to connect with her psychic abilities in terms of visions, like a lot of imagery, like she said with the house, and even like the TV on the back of her eyelids and seeing her childhood better. It's all very like snapshots and images. She's also very claircognizant, which is all knowing. It's like when she was telling Edward, I see you with your childhood best friend. I just knew, she said in her gut, she just knew that it was his childhood best friend. He didn't have a name tag saying that, it was a gut knowing. So she can access this just intuitive knowing or not have any doubt or need any further explanation for things. It's just, I just knew it. A lot of people experience clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairaudient, claircognizant. I think it's called clairsmelling actually, in terms of the other senses. Some people experience all of them. Some just have a few that they have. Some have just one that are just clearly clairaudient. I don't see spirits. I don't see images. I just hear things, or I hear my guides talking to me. That's just another little tidbit about what she kind of specializes in. Absolutely, she can access the other ones as well if she so desires. And I think she will get into a lot more clairaudient things as well. So Gabbie, girl, you're vibrating at a very high frequency. Keep it up. You have so much potential to develop this further. I can't wait for more stories from her with how this goes and any updates regarding that. Please leave your comments below. Let me know what you think about it. If you've watched the video, if your mind is blown just as much as mine is. Yeah, maybe kind of leave some comments of what you do in order to connect more psychically, or third eye chakra things. I'm very interested and curious about all of this stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks, bye.